Hi everybody! Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be telling you about my top 5 favorite classics. I really love classics. Like, it's rare that a book is one of my favorite books if it's not a classic, because I want a book to like change me a little or teach me something for it to be like a big favorite. So I'll be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 is my most favorite. It's actually, right now it's my favorite book of all of the books. So, here we go. Number 5, Heidi by Johanna Spyri, or however you pronounce her last name. Heidi was originally written in German. It's about a little girl who is an orphan who goes to live with her grandfather in the Alps mountains. And she grows up there. She inspires people with like how wholesome, outdoorsy she is, and her grandfather learns from her and just stories. But I just really like it because, I don't know, partly because of the descriptions of the life in the mountains, and I also like, it just makes me want to go outside, you know. Alright, number 4, Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. This was written in like the 1600s. Pilgrim's Progress is like Christian allegory so it's a guy named Christian going on a journey basically to heaven, but like it's set in a real world, and the places have names from things in the Bible. Like, it's showing the journey to heaven as a real life journey. Like, he goes through an actual gate, gets mired in the swamp and through the valley of death, all sorts of things, to the celestial city. And I just love it because I guess I like Christian allegory. Like, I like Chronicles of Narnia. That's kind of Christian allegories. I'm a Christian. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I don't know, it just inspires me. It's really cool to see it as an actual journey. Number 3 is Anne of Green Gables, and I have that here, and pretty much the entire series. I love Anne of Green Gables because, I don't know, I love the whole series. I'm probably gonna make videos about like how you should read the whole series and everything. But Anne is just so cool, and I see myself a little bit in her, especially in one of her daughters. Well, I guess I should summarize it. So it's about a orphan girl who gets adopted, and it's like the 1800s or whatever in Canada. And she just grows up. She's silly, she makes mistakes, but she's always like imagining things, and she just grows up. My favorite thing about the Anne series is just wholesome, I guess. And that must sound weird, hearing a teenager, like that's my favorite thing about the books, but I just like how wholesome it is. And like you can just read it and feel warm and fuzzy inside. Number 2, Alice in Wonderland, or Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and also Through the Looking Glass. Alice in Wonderland, sorry, I'm just gonna keep calling it that, used to be my favorite book. I just love how wacky it is. This is a book about a little English girl who gets into this magic, wacky wonderland of just where one weird thing happens after another. A bunch of people drinking tea and eating a mushroom and growing super tall and super small, and this Duchess and the Queen of Hearts. Like, you've probably heard of this book or watched the Disney movie or whatever, but it's just a really fun story. And Through the Looking Glass is cool too. It's along the same lines, but it's in a chess game, is how the plot goes, is like she's trying to get across the board, and that's pretty fun. And lastly, number 1 on my top 5 favorite classics and number 1 of my favorite books, A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This is a story about a little English girl who is very serious and smart and tells stories. She moves from India, where she lived with her dad, to England to a young ladies' school. The idea of this book is persevering through hardship. It's really awesome. That's my favorite part about it. It's just like she's always remembering to act like a princess, to be nice to people all the time. And that just really inspires me. And I also like the descriptions and stuff like that. And so yeah, I love this book. It is my top favorite. Those are my top 5 favorite classics. Tell me below what your favorite classics are. Any I should read. There's others I've read that aren't on this list, of course, but let's talk in the comments. Bye!